Oh my god, he wasted no time at all. I couldn't even get away from him. Wow. Okay. Worth it. Worth it. All day long, worth it. Welcome back to the Perfect Pugilist, the Fallout 4 Survival Mode series where a solid haymaker can solve all of life's little problems. Thanks for stopping by. On with the madness. My dumbass finally realized I overlooked a critical detail in my earlier videos, and while I take this scenic cart ride, it's a good time to explain how I started my adventure at level 27. When the game started, I scrapped all the available materials at 4 locations: Sanctuary Hills, the Red Rocket Truck Stop, Sunshine Tidings Co-op, and the Starlight Drive-In. I used the recovered wood and steel to build and scrap a huge number of basic shelves. Each shelf only yields 2 XP, but combined with the Savant Perks random XP boost, this can easily put you in the mid to upper level 20s. Then all those juicy perk points can be deposited into whatever your little craven heart desires. Now that I got that out of the way, time to have a little fun. And jump! Whee! Oh, I just barely cleared it. This episode highlights Art, the synthetic abomination. Since I'm all chaotic good in Radiation Land, this mofo is absolutely on the menu. But alas, the game has glitched and now Doppelganger Art just randomly attacks me. Never mind that I keep killing this asshole in broad daylight and he keeps getting back up only to crank the wheel of insanity one more time. I think I've dropped this damn fool 3 times inside Bunker Hill alone, and absolutely no one in this shithole town ever seems to care. The whole damn town lit me up when I got out of line, but Art, no worries man, he's our guy, just let Art be Art. Hell, one time I used the medic as a human shield to keep him from shooting at me while I was being cured of insomnia. At least she's nearby when I need to have the next bullet pulled out of my ass. And the real Art, the one with a double-barreled side-by-side breech-loaded sawed-off shotgun, he just shows up for random encounters outside of Bunker Hill and he doesn't care who he hits. So I'm eating buckshot from his cannon while I'm fighting the imposter. The obscene part is that Art, like everything else in the game, scales with the player as the game progresses. So as my level and health pool increase, so do Art's. Unfortunately, my only means of inflicting damage is still just my fists. Even with perks, it is horrifyingly meager in a face-to-face fight. On top of all that, Art is a machine and has the benefit of a higher natural defense without armor. This seemingly endless circle of hell is my new reality as Art becomes ever more increasingly difficult to defeat with each encounter. He also blocks more frequently, which only adds to my frustration. Overall, I think I've had about a half dozen fights this playthrough, and I expect that number to just keep growing. I also discovered that if you try to save the Your Special book by storing it and then moving it out of Sanctuary Hills, it might glitch and become unusable. I have console commands, but it's only 1 perk point, and I just let it go. Note for the future, use it or lose it. Overall, I leveled up considerably over these sessions. As with Art, the other freaks that are walking around also get chonkier. They get fancier titles as they evolve, so spotting the tank is still possible. There are new types of random encounters, like fighting this pack of named feral ghouls. Like Art, they can show up more than once during the game. Lore suggests these are the other residents of Sanctuary Hills that were denied access to the vault at the start of the story. As for new opponents, I've started fighting lower level murder bots like this Gutsy and the Protectron hanging out in the background. More aggressive models are still off limits for now. I had the wildly delusional thought that since I could defeat the bears west of Boston with ease, that all bears were now, quote, on the menu. No. This bear said, "Not today, sir." It hangs out in a ruined playground in downtown Boston. It's probably twice the size of the bear I fought in the last episode, and I got 0 hits on this monster before my face was ripped off. Alright, it's time to step up to the bar and kick off the revenge tour. Except this bar has no goddamn service. These are the named locations where I died at least once trying to clear an area of hostiles. I'll summarize what's left on the list at the end. Starting off, I dispatched Sparta and her gang inside the police station near Bunker Hill. I emptied out the safe too. Next stop, Vault 114, which was not on the list, but Park Street Station was, so that means all the triggermen on the floor around me and back at the station are now dead. On the heels of that little adventure, I took out Red and her gang at the Lonely Chapel. I cleared the entire interior of the federal food rationing site, and then left to approach the front door from the outside. While I was there, I singled out my friend in the power armor and settled that old score. Eventually, I took out the unnamed legendary raider inside the bunker and cleared the location. I got revenge on Tower Tom, clearing out Beantown Brewery. I finally went back to get Paladin Dance, and we took the slowest walk ever recorded to ArcJet. I was already pretty furious with this asshole, so this didn't help. Once we got inside, I just stepped back and let him take on whatever he wanted. I'd clean up any scraps whenever the opportunities presented themselves. I wasn't too pinned up on this one. Dance kind of runs this mission anyway. I just wanted the XP and to walk away from it. Next up is the Cabot House storyline. Not only did I beat the raiders at Parsons Creamery, but I also released Imogene and went with Jack to the Parsons State Insane Asylum. I ended up fighting Lefty and his two goons in the area outside of Rizzo's prison cell. Moving on, I forgot to record the defeat of the mole rats at the Boston Police rationing site, but per the map, it's cleared. There's only 3 in there. Next up, I rescued Pikmin after defeating the 2 weaker raiders holding him at gunpoint. Then I helped him beat the crap out of Slab. From there, I got the drop on Demo in Hardware Town, took out his buddies and cleared the scene. And lastly, a new location on the list is Thicket Excavations. It took 4 attempts overall, and this absolute unit of a veteran got 2 of those wins. I didn't clear this one until late after I had leveled up quite a bit. Of course, we all saw my second death to the Concord Deathclaw. Oh my god, he wasted no time at all. I couldn't even get away from him. The new location on the list is my failure at the Revere Satellite Array. The super mutants here hit me with a grenade while I was running to find cover after this first assault attempt. Yep, nope, this is not gonna work. Art's not on the list, but let's roll those credits while I kick the crap out of him one last time. Since this is my new reality, I might as well roll with it. As for the Revenge Tour, the only items left on the list include the Sentry Bot at the Robotics Disposal Grounds, the Concord Deathclaw, and the Raider Double Deathclaw Hoedown at Lynn Woods. So there's some things to look forward to down the road. If you're new to the series, make sure you check out the previous episodes to get all caught up. Be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. Let me know what you think. You can also find me on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video and wish to support this project or future work, I've set up a Patreon. Just search for Master Cats Games and keep an eye out for my adorable face. Your generosity is greatly appreciated and supports my ability to create future content. As always, thank you for stopping by and watching until the end. Take care, and I'll see you next time.